Hey guys, Antonio Centeno here. I'm coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm at the Westin Resort here just outside of Phoenix in the Scottsdale area, and I am having a great time. I'm at InfusionCon, and this is part of the software I use is called Infusionsoft, and it helps me send emails to the tens of thousands of people on my email list. But what I want to talk about today is the importance of when you're at a conference, when you're out meeting people for the first time. I'm going to give you 3 tips, 3 things I'm going to talk about on how to make sure you put out the best first impression. And those 3 tips, just to give you a little bit of a teaser, I'm going to talk about the importance of appearance. Yes, I'm going to talk about style. Can you believe it? Number 2, I'm going to talk about your business card and the importance of your business card. And 3, I'm going to talk about when you're talking with somebody, how one thing that you can say which will really set you apart from everyone else, because people around here are meeting hundreds of people. There are 2,000 people at this conference, and you want to make an impression. It's, in my opinion, it's better to be liked or disliked than be in that middle and no one remember who you were. So yeah, I would rather even be almost disliked than someone think I'm arrogant, or maybe they don't like what I'm doing, but at least they're going to remember me. Now, I don't want them to hate me, but so let's get into the 3 points. And you guys know that I push a man needs to bring his A game. He needs to dress his best. And I'm just going to give you a quick story. So I'm hanging out with a buddy of mine, Ryan Masters. He's here with me from the Workout Corner, and he's over talking with some vendors. I'm standing there by myself, looking around, kind of looking for someone to start a conversation with. And I see 2 gentlemen, and there are tons of people walking around, but these 2 gents stick out. Both of them have sports jackets on. One of them has a lot of style. So I'm looking at, his jeans, his shoes. I mean, this guy is well put together. Either he's got some image consultant putting them together, or this guy, pays attention to the details. In either case, if you can afford to have an image consultant who puts everything together for you, or you're a guy that pays attention to the details, I want to talk to you. And I heard a couple words which triggered me to, hey, I'm going to go introduce myself. I heard a weight loss thing. So I went over there. These guys are talking about, body. And it turns out both of them very successful people. Now, there's a lot of people in this conference who I'm meeting, but I'm finding that 75% of them, I really can't offer much value to them, and they can't offer value to me. And that number may actually be even higher. There may be actually a smaller percentage. Now, I like to meet people and talk with people, but this is a business conference, and I have a limited amount of time before I got to get back to Wisconsin and my family. And I made a decision based off of what I saw, what I heard, and I made the decision that I'm going to go up there, introduce myself. It's always a bit awkward, especially when they're having a conversation and you jump in there. But that's what these events are about making connections. Turns out one of the guys is a nutrition expert. I'm going to be following up with him. We're going to be working on possibly a product together. That, and I'm not going to say that, there were many other people I could have spoken with, but I spoke with him because of what he put out there. Okay. So let's also now talk about, the business cards. So the business cards, my business card right here, very simple. I'll go ahead and let's see, move it up. Okay, now you guys all have my email address. But what I have there is business owner. And I did this on purpose. I don't have a phone number. In a sense, if I really want to connect with somebody, I'm going to write some information on it. I'll give them my cell so that we can text and possibly meet up again. But I did this on purpose because I don't know who I'm meeting, and I'm wanting to, that was the purpose of this business card. It has my name, very clean, very simple. It actually stands out. Most of the business cards out there are very cluttered, but cluttered is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm going to give you the example of my friend Tim and Tim Francis Marketing. So that is his card right there. Oh, and his card now goes like this. It's a lot of information, isn't it? But Tim is a very smart gentleman up in Alberta, Canada, and he's really great at taking information, slicing it up, and then finding, similarities and patterns. And he explains this. He talks about it well in this little brochure business card. It sticks out. Tim gets his message across. There's enough information here for me to make a quick decision. Do I want to be one of his clients? Do I want to stay in touch with Tim? Tim does a great job. And I saw a lot of people, blows me away, don't even have business cards. They forgot it. How can you forget your business cards when you come to a conference? I mean, if this happens to you more than once, you need to send your business cards to the hotel via UPS or FedEx, or have them all over the place. I know I hide business cards all over my jackets. So no matter what happens, even if I forget to put them in my pocket, I've got 4 other pockets I can check, but there's always a business card there. Another thing I see is people giving me business cards of other people. I just had a 5-10 minute conversation with the gent, and if he gives me somebody else's business card because he doesn't have his own, I mean, he can go on there and one guy wrote his information, but you know what? I don't know if it's all correct and I couldn't read everything. He just makes it harder for me to connect with you. So if you're going to have a business card, make sure it sends the message you want to send. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to be talking about, by the way, we already talked about the importance of appearance and how decisions are made even by men like me who understand the importance and the psychology behind it. We talked about business cards. The last thing is when you're speaking with somebody, make sure to let them talk, to hear what they need, what their problems are, and try to help them. Everyone at these conferences seems like they're pitching something. It's very rare that you start to speak with somebody and you find out that this person wants to help you, that this person wants to give back to you. And I met one gentleman, and at the end of the conversation, we had been going back and forth. He said, hey, what is the one thing I can do for you? How can I help you maybe over the next 6 months? Is there some benefit you see? I just had another great conversation with a gentleman today at breakfast, and I let him talk. He had a great story, and I find that I can give him value, and it's not going to really take much time off of me. It's simply making connections, giving him value. And when you can give somebody value, you can bet that they're going to want to follow up with you. Okay, guys? So those are my 3 tips. Use them however you want. Wish you the best, and I will see you in the next video. If you want more information about style, you guys know I've got an awesome 47-page free ebook you can get to just by clicking on the link down below. And also go check out Real Men, Real Style. Tons of free content and articles out there. And if you want more, you should go check out my style system. I'm going to be launching that again here very soon. And that's my step-by-step 5-week course, college level, in which I walk you through, teach you about the science of style, about clothing fit, everything you need to know in order to take action. Guys, I give away tons of free information, but remember, you have to take action in order for this to work. All right? Take care. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.